Good afternoon. This is Brian with Blastbeat ATX, aka Blastbeat Industries, back with another video. And today we're calling this the Blastbeat Industries method to plain white envelope orders, PWE. If you see that what do you call it, an acronym, a little set of initials out there online, PWE, that's what that means, plain white envelope. That is, put it in an envelope, put a stamp on it, drop it in the mailbox. That there's no tracking, there's no, kid gloves kind of thing. It's just basic shipping, like you're writing your grandmother a letter. It's got its advantages and disadvantages. The obvious disadvantage is there's no tracking, there's no follow through. You're trusting the system to get there. You're trusting the seller or the buyer to be honest. It's basically, if anything goes wrong, you're going to eat it. That's why these are on low dollar cards, especially orders $5 and under. This is perfect for them because the alternative is to put it in a bubble mailer or, fancy packaging, ship it first class or priority, and then you're looking like $3.50 at a minimum, usually $4 or $5. So it doesn't make much sense to spend $5 on shipping to ship a $5 card, does it? This is perfect for that. Now, obviously, if you're buying a $50 Patrick Mahomes or, vintage Johnny Bench from the 60s or something like that, yeah, go with the better shipping. You want it to get there, you want to be sure it gets there. But these, I've got examples I'm going to show you. Matter of fact, let's do that right now. We're going to aim down a little bit. These are the supplies you're going to need. Okay, so Scotch tape, we're going to need that. A pen, you're going to need that. These are just greeting cards. Obviously, it's a holiday season, so I got Christmas cards, but go to your local dollar store. What is it, 20 of these? Yeah, 20 cards for $1. All right? Buy in bulk. Buy $50 worth of these. Throw them in your closet, and there's your shipping for the entire year. You are going to need these. Nobody, back up for a second. As a buyer, I buy and sell. I'm also a collector. I'm not someone who's trying to flip stuff and stack up a bunch of money. I mean, I'm not doing this for free, but I genuinely care about this. And as a buyer, when I buy something, I hate getting like a card, a top loader, an envelope, and it's flopping around in there and there's no protection. We're cruising into negative feedback territory when someone does that. So today's video is for everyone, but I really want the eBay sellers to pay attention to this. This is going to save you a lot of heartburn in the future. So back down to the supply. You got your cards. These, go to your local card store, go to, your favorite Bezos website. You know who they are, the ones who make the porch deliveries. I'm not trying to give them any free advertising, but I do use their service. So regular penny sleeves, soft sleeves. They're like $1 for 100, $1.50 for 100. They're cheap. Buy millions of these, not literally, but don't not ship with the soft sleeve. Very important. Top loaders. Again, this is what, 25 of them? All right, it's supposed to say on here. I think this is 25. It might be 20. I'm pretty sure it's 25. It costs like $3. And again, buy in bulk. I buy these like 500 at a time. Same thing with the team set bags. I get these 400 at a time. Each of these is 100. So you're going to need these to ship properly. If you don't have these, your buyers will be upset. I promise you, they will be upset. Okay? So I'm going to stack these up. I'm going to do a couple orders for you here. These are real orders that are really going in the mail tomorrow. So I got my plain white envelope. I got my millions of cards from the dollar store. We have a gentleman who ordered a Bryce Harper, Philadelphia Phillies. Okay. When I'm going to use this. So get this where you can see. That's the order. We're going to come to that in a minute. This is, we got a card, we got a sleeve, we got a top loader. I'm getting up close so you can see. When you grab the card, grab the surface, the flat part. That's the edge, that's the corner. When they talk about centering, is the picture centered 50-50 with the borders? So if it leans more this way or more this way, it's not perfectly centered. That one looks pretty good from the naked eye, but I am not following my own advice here. I'm grabbing it from the sides. This is a common card. I don't really care, but when you do this, you want to grab the surface, just like that. You take the sleeve. Can you see what I'm doing right here? Where there's an opening. You don't want to force anything in here. Pushing is bad. Let gravity do the work. So I've got a little opening right here. Hey, I think we can see that. And then I'm going to take the corner of the card, just drop it in. Now you see the other side? Let me see if I can do that again where you can see. I'm just dropping it in. I'm not forcing anything in. Boink. So the card is in there. Then we take the top loader, and I use the top loaders as opposed to the card savers when I ship for a very specific reason. Tap it down. The card is still in perfect condition. The reason we're using the top loaders as opposed to the card savers is the machines. When you drop in the post office, postman picks it up, takes it to the post office. They put it in these automated machines that just run over it, like those old credit card stampers, right? So if the card is naked by itself, even in the sleeve, right here, that machine may make a roller mark on here. So don't be a cheap, you know what? Use the top loaders, protect the item, make your customers happy. A card in poor condition will not make your customers happy. The final step of the team set bag, okay? Put the entire top loader in the team set bag and then close it down. So this is before we even get the envelopes and the tape out. The card is ready to ship once it's in this kind of condition, okay? Just like the Bryce Harper here, in the sleeve, in the top loader, in the team set bag. Why the team set bag? That has to do with the card here. So we're going to take the card, we're going to open it up. I'm going to center the card right there. Take 2 small pieces of tape. And I'm taping the card down to the card to the card. I'm taping the sports card to the greeting card. So that way, if I keep on dropping it, it's not going to move around inside the envelope. The top, that team set bag is to keep the tape off of the top loader. Through past experiences and trial and error, I have learned from customer feedback that a lot of them like to use the top loader that they receive for, whatever purposes they have at home. Putting the tape directly on the top loader basically ruins it. Now, I like to recycle the top loaders. If I receive a card and get one, I kind of keep it in a stack, and that top loader is going to go out to someone else, But people, they don't mind if the top loader is written on. If it says sale or something like that, they mind greatly if the tape's on it. It's got that sticky crap on there. So, again, my suggestion, use the team set bags, tape the card down, okay? What I like to do, if you've ordered from me before, you should know what these are. Little promo flyers. One for me, one from my homeboy Chris, who runs Roughdale Records and Books. I highly suggest you check his page out. He's got good stuff. More of a focus, like I said, on music and books and all that. He does sports cards and comics too. And I drop those in there. And the customers love getting a little free stuff. Even if it's something they're going to take 2 seconds and look at, they love getting it. It's something that sets you apart from everyone else, makes you a cut above the average, right? Then you fold it over. And here's another important part is write the address down, me, you, wherever, posted 90210, right? Write this on the envelope before you put it in, okay? Because if you do this, put it in, and then try to write on it, you're pressing down on the card. Now, we do have layers of protection in here for it going through those machines at the post office, but don't chance it. Be smart. Write the address on the envelope before you put it in here. Now, this order's ready to go. And so when they open it up, customer gets it home. They got a nice little package here ready for them, full of holiday cheer and their brand new card in perfect condition. So this is a great way to send one card. One, they just buy one, right? Let me sit that to the side. What if they buy several cards? I got another gentleman here. Got my plain white envelope. Got my greeting card. Got my little promotional flyers. This gentleman ordered 2 Lamar Jacksons. Lamar Jackson, it'll be a subject of a future video here. We'll get to him later. We're not going to do that today. So here's what I like to do to pack multiple cards. I don't use the top loader, okay? The cards the person bought are in the soft sleeves, all right? So I take those and put those in the team set bag. Then I'll take 2 commons, okay? In this case, it's just base cards out of the 2017 Donruss set. I bought a couple boxes of these. I've got 10 of these each, 20 each, a lot to where I can't sell these cards individually. They won't be missed. And again, your customers love getting a little free stuff. They love it, even if it's just, oh, hey, I remember that guy. That 3 seconds of happy memories, it will set you apart from the other crappy sellers. So I put 1, and we see this here. We can do that again. Okay. So the actual purchase is in the sleeve. Let me get my water. I'm going to put one of the cards in front of the sale items and one of the common cards in back. Okay. So that way you can't see the Lamar Jacksons. They're protected inside the team set bag. Then I fold this over. I don't like to really crush it down. I'll show you here once I put it down. I make the seal. See how there's like a little tiny bit of room right there. It's just, I've sent cards to Alaska. I've sent cards to South Dakota. I've sent them all over the place with big temperature differences. In Austin, Texas, the home of Blastbeat ATX, it's a little hot, if you hadn't heard. And I know there's a lot of people across the country that you come down here for like ACL Fest, and we have that in the middle of November, or the beginning of November. That's not a typical day in Austin. Typical day in Austin, it's about 120 degrees, and you want to jump off a bridge. You're so hot. So when you go from that environment to Minnesota, there's temperature change, things that, contract. Leave that space. Don't make it super tight. But you see how we got this little flap right here? And just fold that back, a little piece of tape, and fold that back. And again, not super tight. You just want it to be where it's protected left and right and top and bottom, okay? And then we're going to secure it the same way we did with the top loader card. I'm going to square it up on the greeting card, 2 pieces of tape. Put one here, other one here. So now, order secure on the card, right? Drop my 2 promo flyers in, any extra materials you want to give the customer. Write the address down, right? Me, you, 90210. And then put it in an envelope. It's ready to go. It goes, it lands in Martha's Vineyard or whoever bought it. And then look what they get. That's how it arrives. If you don't believe me that this method works, go to Blastbeat ATX on eBay, Blastbeat Industries. I will put the link in the comments here after this video is posted. Check out my feedback. Check out my feedback rating. It is unreal, the compliments and nice things people say about me because of this. Not just because I do a good job, but because so many other sellers do such a bad job. There's an old saying that if anyone's ever worked in the oil industry or offshore or something like that, it's one, oh no, ruins 1,000 attaboys. Attaboy, good job. You had 1,000 of those. One, oh, game over, right? People remember the bad service. People remember the crappy service, the damaged cards, the mixed up orders, the little stupid things. You know, you as a seller need to pay attention. And I've given you a real leg up here. This is how I do it. This is how I suggest everyone else do it. Got any questions? Got any comments? Got anything else? Drop it down below. I'll be in touch with you. Stay tuned for more videos like this. I don't know what you want to call it. Shipping, storage, condition is kind of the umbrella I call it. No one wants to buy a damaged card. They want one that looks like it just came out of a pack. So this is how you can give the people what they want. See you later. Blastbeat ATX.